Thank you very much. All right. Mr. Wagner says that the building next door is actually in worse shape than this one, and since they had scheduled to do work over there anyway, why don't you get started?
Oh, Marley, thank you.
No, don't thank me. It's Mr. Wagner's project.
You were lucky this time, pal. But don't tell me how to do my job again. You got that?
Okay, come on, guys. He's just, Joe trying to do his job, and just like everybody else, keep it.
Just like these people are trying to hold on to their home.
But they aren't going to be able to hold on to their homes if the buildings come down.
Well, maybe they will be able to if there's an injunction against the demolition, and there are groups that are trying.
Like the man said, I can't help from my cell.
You already have.
And risked staying in that cell.
Well. Actually, I have to run, so take care.
Oh, thanks again, Marley.
Thank you. What was that for?
Because it's dangerous to care about you, and it just scares me to death.
You know, maybe you should become a parole officer. You can keep guys like me in check just by nagging them to death.
Ian, I'm not kidding. I don't regret anything that happened, but my family has been through a lot of heartache because of us.
And you want to prove to them that it's worth it.
Yeah, I do. Is that such a crime?
Hardly. It may be one of the smartest things you've said in months.
Listen, I can keep you in here talking about the party line until I'm blue.
Hey, we've heard it before.
I know that, Hector. That's why I'm not going to waste your time. Now, listen, I know you gave Rachel some of your wages
But we
back.
don't know you from a hole in the wall, mister.
Sure you do. I'm cut from the same cloth you are. Just I don't need to tell you that my father worked in a coal mine, or how hard my mother worked, or that I'm doing this for a better life, because I know that's exactly what you're doing, or you wouldn't be threatening a strike.
You trying to say you're on our side?
No, I don't want to be on your side. I want to be on a winning side. And the thing is, if we work together, that can happen. Now listen, my mother used to tell me a story. A story about the golden goose. And the moral was that, well, if you killed the goose, all you got was a big bird dinner, right? But if you took care of it, and if you let the goose lay the golden eggs, well, then you could eat breakfast like a king for the rest of your lives.
What about the princess?
She's a lot more than a princess. This is the same woman that fought her mother to save every one of your jobs. I think that says a lot about her. Well, that's it from me for the time being, so, talk amongst yourself, take a vote. Future of Cory is in your hands. What?
The golden goose?
Order in the court, please.
Order, please. Miss Norris, do you understand what perjury is?
Yes.
Do you need to be reminded of the consequences of committing that crime before this court?
No, Your Honor.
Good. Then answer Mr. Winthrop's questions truthfully.
Are you all right?
Let's go back to that evening at Sassy's. What exactly fell out of the purse of the complainant?
Everything, including condoms.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part.
I said condoms.
Condoms. How many were there? 3, 6, an even dozen?
I don't know. I didn't count.
Just like you didn't count her drinks.
Objection. Once again, the counsel is baiting the witness.
Sustained. Mr. Winthrop, get to the point.
Did you notice any embarrassment when the condoms fell out?
Objection. The witness can't know what the victim felt.
Didn't the complainant, in fact, maybe to cover her embarrassment, say, I like to be prepared?
She didn't know what she was saying.
Objection.
Drunk.
Hearsay. Calling for conclusion. Leading the witness. Your Honor,
Objection
please.
sustained. The jury will disregard all questions and answers from Mr. Winthrop's mention of the complainant's alleged embarrassment.
I'll move on. When did you arrive at the complainant's apartment?
A little after 11.
Was anyone there?
Yes, Victor Rodriguez.
Do you have any idea why Mr. Rodriguez would be at that apartment alone late at night?
No, I don't know.
What was the condition of the apartment?
It was a mess.
I see. As if maybe a fight had taken place there, or even a rape?
Objection. Ms. Norris is not an expert in the area of crime scene investigation.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. What did you and Mr. Rodriguez do at the apartment, Ms. Norris?
We cleaned up the mess.
By mess, I assume you mean pizza boxes, beer cans, that sort of thing.
Yes.
Why?
Beg your pardon?
At that late hour, why would you clean up someone else's apartment?
Because.
Please, tell the court why, Ms. Norris.
Because it was, you know.
No, I don't know. That's the whole point. Why would Victor Rodriguez participate in cleaning up a crime scene?
Objection. Your Honor, Mr. Winthrop continues to waste the court's time in improperly framed questions.
I beg your pardon, Your Honor. Why would anyone want to clean up a crime scene?
We didn't know that it was a crime scene. It was the guy. She'd never.
Are you saying there was a problem between the complainant and the guy she brought home? What do you know that we don't know?
That's just it. She didn't know these guys. They were strangers to her.
And she lured them home?
Objection!
You were embarrassed by her behavior, weren't you? Isn't that what you're trying to say? Isn't that why you cleaned up the apartment so no one would know?
Objection!
Sustained. Mr. Winthrop! The jury will disregard that last question.
I have nothing further for this witness.
Due to the lateness of the hour, the court will recess until tomorrow.
All rise.
I know how to help Rachel, but I shall need some assistance from the two of you.
Really?
There's no need to be a doubting Thomas, lad. Had I not believed in you, you'd never have figured out your father's formula, and then...
Oh, please. The only reason you sent Ian to Central America was to get dirt on Mac. What's so different now, Carl?
No, you're forgetting that at that time I was also trying to salvage my own father's reputation. Now there are more pressing issues at hand.
Rachel doesn't want you running around trying to find her. We already told you that.
You wouldn't know, but you can take it from me that what Rachel does need is the assurance that Mac was the man she believed him to be. Now, in order to prove that, I need to go back to the source.
What, back to my father's research? Back to his samples?
Everything. Anything and everything pertaining to that time, that place, and those three partners.
But we brought everything back here with us.
Yes, and it's spread all over Bay City. Now, I need you to pull it all together for me. Yeah, I'm not convinced that we know the entire truth of what happened down there between those three men.
And why should we believe that you're the man to do it?
Trust me, I am. And what have you got to lose? A wise choice. And I thank you. Young man, stay out of trouble.
Listen, why don't I get us all some coffee, all right? I had some stuff sent over from Top.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Well, I was a pretty big jerk today, wasn't I?
Oh, it's not your fault. Cass backed you into a corner just like he did to me.
The two of you with the blame game, please.
Yeah.
I get it.
Thanks.
Hi, Marley.
Hi, Jenna.
I just stopped by to see how Lorna's doing.
Oh, Lorna's fine. You know, it's the rest of the world that we're worried about.
Nice to see you.
Actually, trial was pretty tough today.
Marley.
Hi. Did they fill you in?
Yeah, they were just starting to.
Good. Have some coffee, Kim.
Mom, what are you doing?
Well, before I stop watching the station altogether, I'd like to see what kind of coverage KBAY did of the trial.
I can't believe Matt is doing this.
The shame belongs to the rapist, not to the victim.
You really think they should have publicized this?
Well, I think if it helps one more woman come forward, then yeah, I do.
Thank you.
How many drinks did she have?
I don't know. I didn't
Would it
count.
surprise you to know that the bartender said he served her at least 5, possibly 6 cocktails that night?
So what? She can hold her liquor.
Can she? I understand she tripped at one point. spilling the entire contents of her handbag all over the barroom floor. Do you remember that?
No, she didn't trip.
She what?
It's okay. I don't know.
Maybe that happened when she reached into her purse to buy another round for the boys. Does that jog your memory?
Not really.
Then maybe you'll remember having seen her entire contents of the purse strewn all over the barroom floor. Ring a bell?
No, I'm sorry. It might have happened. I didn't see it.
Jenna, don't lie for me. Just tell the truth. What the hell is that?
That's how the media protects your identity.
Lorna, this is good for you.
Good for me, good for me. My behind.
Look, Lorna.
Lorna!
I'll get her. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Well, are you celebrating without me?
For what?
Oh, come on, you have to admit that I did save your butt today.
We'll see. Anyway, I just returned the favor. Did you see the man who just left?
Yeah, what was he, some union guy?
In a way. He's the national distributor for Brava. I was thanking him for making sure that the last issue went out with the right cover. Yes, Jake. Only the in-house employees saw the jerk McKinnon cover. Iris and I got the master in time to save it.
Wait a minute, you let me think
Come on, how could we resist?
You're right. You're right. I probably would have done the same thing. So, I owe you one. What do you say we have dinner and some champagne?
Sorry, can't. I'm busy. And if I were you, I would wait on the champagne until all the union votes are in. It's gonna be a long night, bucko.
Come on, you're not going to admit that I did a good job here? Did pretty good?
Oh, no, pretty well. And yeah, for a jerk, you weren't half bad. See you in the office.
I can't believe that you expect us to give out Christmas bonuses, Donna.
Why not? There are a lot of people around here who deserve it, including the two of us.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're dead last. You know that.
Matthew, don't be modest. You worked extremely hard around here. At the very least, I will give you something. What's that scent you're wearing?
Cologne? You're going to give me cologne? It's torture.
I'll say. I mean, I smelled it somewhere in a magazine, that scent.
What are you doing?
Lorna, we just found out about what's going on.
It is such a thrill to be able to air my dirty laundry on KBAY yet again. Tell me, did you happen to send Morgan Winthrop a thank you bouquet of flowers?
Hi.
I know what you're going through, Cass.
Can't possibly imagine.
No, I can. They've ostracized you. They've made you feel as if you don't belong.
Listen, I knew this didn't belong on our station. I wasn't trying to use you. I was only telling Donna a couple hours ago.
Hold it. I am mad because my life in hard times are going to be used as the lead feature for the evening news. But damn it, Matthew, I chose to come forward with this for a reason.
We saw tonight's broadcast and how you tried to mask her identity.
We thought that was very tastefully done.
No, it wasn't. I am not a member of the Witness Protection Program.
Yeah, well, that was done to protect you.
Well, she's past that now.
Everybody is telling me how great it is that I'm coming forward with this. Why are you covering my face? I want every woman out there to know that I didn't do anything wrong. The person who is raped is innocent.
My friends don't seem to know what's happened to me. They look at me like I'm an extraterrestrial.
They love you, but they cast you out. Yeah, I know the story. But you'll get them back. When this is all over, they will accept you again.
Oh, I don't know. Some of them I've lost for good. I know that. Why don't you go home, kid? I got a lot to think about tonight.
Cass, I am innocent, you know?
I know. But in order to prove that tomorrow, I have to destroy a human being.